Hello folks, this is going to be a fairly quick update uh, for the most part. So let's get started. Alright, let's start by creating our camera. Now what I would like to demonstrate is the little additional work that I've done with the actual buttons as far as the event handling. So let me let's see. Let me try adding a mouse down and a mouse up events to each of these. Just well, actually, let's do this. It's much easier if we have a text object, and let me just name add a prefix to these, just so it's easier for me. So let's go ahead and try to change the text. Collapse, and alignments. Let's put the text in the middle. I won't bother changing the text at the moment because what I'm thinking of doing is actually their next band days. What I'm thinking of doing is actually changing the text from this event handler. Yay, right? So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, so on mouse down, I would like to set the text to let's say down. Okay, I guess I have to make that a little wider when I'm actually typing or something. And on mouse up, I will make the text say up. It's easy enough. Oops, wait, go back. So this is set text, or just call it down, and this up. Or you can say set text down or set text up. Doesn't matter. I actually need a second entry because it needs to actually do the refresh. So ref, there we go. So let's call this refresh, collapse this and call this refresh. Alright, so save, and let's, oh, I forgot one more thing. I need to add one script. There we go. And now we get this pop-up, this info panel, mouse over info panel, which of course you can move around if you like. And now when I press down and I release on mouse down and mouse up, it should theoretically change this text. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So if we look at the actual state, is working. Alright. Alright. Let me try something really quick. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. The reason why... hold on. The reason why the color doesn't change it or anything is because I didn't get a chance to add that yet. And right now the only supported states is normal, which means it will not change to anything else because nothing else is available. So if I want to have these other states available, I have to actually have them I guess selected or enabled. So you can actually check the seed states or even set them from here, or you can do it by coming to the actual image editor or whatever and actually enable them or disable them from here too. So it actually reflects either way in either view. Alright, so one way to distinguish this from everything else is to just set a light yellowish color, maybe something like that. Yeah, that's good. So this is for hover. For pressed, since it's already kind of bluish, I might as well just stick to the blue, just so we can keep track of stuff. Oh, no, that's the wrong button, sorry. Focused. I don't know if I want to really make it that purplish or whatever that color is, so I'll just go really light. Alright, that's fine. And save. So down, up, and of course I guess I'm gonna have to change this slightly. Where is the size? Let's put it to custom. Alright, so we have some blank space. So when I mouse away, you can see the hover coming and going, and it returns back to normal state. So, but if I press it, then it gets to focus, and if I click anywhere outside of the button, it loses the focus. Well, that all depends on whether the user wants that functionality or not. So I basically have this option checked to steal the focus if no other button is clicked. So basically, if they click somewhere that's blank or it has nothing, like this greenish area. So up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm clicking the mouse and releasing it. And now I'm doing it pretty quickly. So yeah, it seems to be working. All right. So that was kind of neat, right? But not only can you change the text. Actually, let's not change the text. Let's try just shifting the text to when you press the button, it actually pushes the text down, so it kind of sinks, and then when you release it, it kind of rises back up again. Alright, so let me go back to the text and just type in button. Okay, so let's remove or just modify this from text to, let's say, offset. So we need actually two of these. So let's oops. Okay, yeah, let's let's make this Y offset since I already have down. So offset for Y. And let's set this to, I think I want -1. Yeah. And I'm going to change this to read down and to the right, so that, because that's going to push it to the right also. So let's go ahead and select that, set variable, and offset for X. There we go, and set this to 1. So here, since it's up, we're going to do also offset Y, and we're going to set that to 0. And we're going to add one more, push it up. I guess I can rename it now. Up and to the left. So it's basically just putting it back to where it was. So SG text set, and this is also offset for X and putting it to 0, setting it back to 0. And then save. Let's try it out. So press. Is it shifting the button, the text? It looks like it. Let's increase these values a bit. Let's put it to 3 and 3. Alright, save. Okay, now you can tell. And I know that's not like a big thing, but for me it is a big thing, because you know, it's not a real button unless the actual text actually shifts. And not every GUI does that or allows you to do that. Alright, well, there's one more thing I would like to show you, but I will need at least 2 more buttons. Actually, let's get rid of all these things here. Delete. Yeah, actually delete. Just delete it all for the moment. Don't need you either. And this is more to do with clipping. And I know I haven't been showing much progress. I should say further progress on clipping. So let's try something out here. Okay, let me go back to size, expand to fill. I think this will look a lot better if I actually placed the actual image in the layout. Well, that looked kind of funky. I was like shifting all this stuff around. Oh, and the other thing, I'm not sure if I actually show this to you or not, is the actual duplication. So I can come here and I can say duplicate, and it would actually allow me to duplicate it, and since these images are actually comprised of unique material instances, it's actually not possible to let Unity handle the duplication process. So I have to actually do some extra work. So this way, when you actually delete, let's say, the original, it doesn't actually screw up the actual duplicates because of the material deletion. Because it actually uses instance materials, which can vary, and it is just handy. So this way you can actually change stuff around without having to worry about you know uh, after cloning, it's basically you can change around that particular instance of that image, and it basically does not affect the original one. There's a plus side to it, and of course a negative side to it, but priority for me is to actually have each of the actual images unique if possible. It'll waste a little bit more memory, but you get a lot more flexibility on the upside. All right, so enough of that. Okay, so you can duplicate, you can copy, and then actually here, and then hit Control V to paste, 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 paste. So you have all these different images now, and all these are unique enough. Okay, they don't look unique, but trust me, they're unique. No, of course. If you're worried about memory, these these are not really memory hogs, and of course, each of the corners, they actually reuse the original texture material, even though the other image, I guess sections, they might not do that. But believe me, this is the best approach to having this much flexibility. All right. Well, what was I going to demonstrate? Oh, that's right. I was going to demonstrate the use of clipping. So let's add a group container, and let's drop one of these images in here, and we can actually move this group somewhere in the middle, let's say, with this image being in the middle, this particular one. Alright, so what's so special about clipping? Alright, well, let's go to this group and actually enable clipping. Okay, you don't see anything different, you're probably thinking. So what does it actually do? Well, right now we have it set to expand to fill, so it's always going to fit to this exact same size as its parent. For those times that you actually want it to be larger or smaller than the actual parent, you can actually change the size. And let's set the height to also custom. So something like that. But the thing is, I'm being careful not to go outside of that the parents or the groups in this case. Its size. But what happens if I drag it a little bit more to the right? Now you see the actual clipping taking place. So you're seeing clipping at work. Now if I change the alignment to say middle and to the right, if I size it this way, the clipping is still making sure that its child, in this case this particular image. Oh, why don't I rename? Just give me a second to remove and add a prefix again. Alright, so this is a lower level, so it's a D. Everything else above it is a C. But that's not the only thing. Let's say if I size this and I centered it. basically, this particular image, okay, padding, margin, clipping, here we go. If I disable this, you see that it's actually on top of these other ones because of the actual depth. Now, by default, any subsequent children are set to over any of its parents. So in this case, this is like a parent, and the children of this particular grandparents are going to be over it, unless you actually change the depth. The depth value is always going to be one higher. So the whole point being is that when you when you actually hover over these other buttons, you can tell that this is over everything else. And when I apply the clipping, that same mesh that's actually on top of everything else, when the actual raycast hits it, even though it's over the other mesh, it's definitely over the other mesh. I can assure you. Oops, hold on a second. There's some Z fighting there. Let's do something here. Okay, let's say make it 30. So you can tell for certain that it's over everything else. Okay, let's back to 2D. But even though it's over the other stuff, you see that the clipping is making sure that it ignores those raycasts. So it's always going to, to work. Meaning that things like scrolling lists and such, basically they can all live inside these groups, inside these clipped parents. And this clipping, once applied, it's basically not going to interfere at all with the rest of the layouts, whether it's a scroll view or a list view or whatever else you have. So clipping is being handled properly. So let's put this back to what was it? I think by default we have it as -1. All right. Okay, that's that for now. Hope you guys understood what I'm trying to demonstrate here, and the power behind this concept. All right, well, that's it for now. Hope to catch you guys another time. Adios, ciao, hasta luego, bye bye.